For 200 years, the prevailing scientific model treated sleep as a passive downtime, a biological off switch where the body simply powers down to wait for the morning. Natural short sleepers challenge this model. These individuals possess a biological anomaly that allows them to function at peak performance on a maximum of 6 hours of sleep per night. This capacity is traced to a specific mutation in the DEC2 gene, a discovery made by studying families who naturally require significantly less rest than the average person. These sleepers possess a superior electrical efficiency in their brainwaves. This compressed slow wave pattern allows them to aggressively clear the chemical sleep pressure that builds up during the day, completing the task in a much shorter time frame. This anomaly suggests that sleep is a polyfunctional operation the body must actively perform, rather than a mere absence of waking life. To understand how this biological work affects us, we have to track its influence outward, starting from the microscopic repair of our cells and moving up to the behavior of entire societies. During our waking hours, the double-stranded DNA inside our neural cells accumulates physical breaks. Sleep provides the specific operational state required for neurons to fix this damage, rapidly snapping the DNA back together. This microscopic necessity extends to the gut, where our sleep patterns maintain a symbiotic relationship with billions of digestive microbes. Disrupting this cycle triggers dysbiosis, a shift in the microbiome that reduces beneficial anti-inflammatory bacteria. This bacterial imbalance sends inflammatory signals directly up the vagus nerve and into the brain. By degrading cellular integrity and poisoning the gut-brain axis, chronic sleep loss attacks the body's physical and chemical foundations. Deep non-REM sleep activates the glymphatic system, a mechanical sanitation network. During this state, neural cells physically shrink, creating a visible 60% expansion of the interstitial space. This allows cerebrospinal fluid to pulse forcefully through the tissue, creating a high-flow flush. This fluid removes toxic metabolic waste, specifically amyloid beta proteins, which are the primary markers found in the brains of Alzheimer's patients. Deep sleep acts as a mandatory mechanical flush, a process required to prevent neurodegenerative decay. We can artificially trigger these cleaning cycles. This chart shows how warming peripheral skin temperature encourages core body heat to drop, accelerating the transition into deep non-REM sleep. Similar hacks like kinesthetic rocking are used to force the body into these restorative states. Beyond these physical mechanics lies the psychological software of the brain, REM sleep, and the state of dreaming. These golden clusters show the dreaming brain hyperactivating its visual and emotional centers. At the same time, it selectively deactivates the logic-driven prefrontal cortex at the front of the brain. This altered state provides a form of overnight therapy, allowing the mind to process emotional trauma while weaving memories together to generate creative solutions to waking problems. Dreaming serves as a specialized engine for psychological recalibration and data processing. Sleep deprivation fundamentally alters how we connect with others. As shown by this dashed blue line, the neural pathway between the medial prefrontal cortex and the amygdala, the connection that normally regulates our emotions, is functionally severed. This creates a paradox. While internal emotional reactivity is amplified, the sleep-deprived individual outwardly displays a flat, unexpressive, and monotonic demeanor. By mistaking neutral faces for threats, underslept individuals lose the ability to accurately read facial expressions. This creates a social repellent effect, causing others to perceive them as lonely or uncharismatic. These neurological changes dismantle our capacity for empathy, making accurate social interaction impossible. At a macro level, sleep functions as the pro-social glue that allows human communities to cooperate. Real-world evidence for this is found in the data from millions of charitable donations made during the annual transition to daylight saving time. When a society collectively loses just 1 hour of sleep opportunity, altruistic acts like charitable giving and volunteering plummet nationwide. Minor sleep loss impairs the complex social cognition networks in the brain, stunting our motivation to help strangers. The data suggests that individual rest is a direct factor in a society's willingness to care for its members. Protecting this biological state is a practical requirement for the cooperation that builds our communities.